It's got to be better this time. It's just got to be. Hey yarny peeps, my name's Sarah, aka Crocreate, and today I am doing it again. I am doing another Knitty Critters kit. You can see here we have Leo the lion pouch pels. Now, if you didn't see the first one, I will leave the link to that video down below, but oh my goodness, I got so many comments saying, I can't do this kit isn't for beginners, the yarn is terrible, please help me. And the most commented request, please can you do a tutorial? Now I have to keep replying to these comments. No, I can't do a tutorial because it's not my pattern. That's a frustrating thing. I could do a tutorial, I'm not going to because it just doesn't sit right with me. But what I am going to do is I am going to do Leo the lion, and I am going to see if anything has changed. Was I a little bit too negative last time? Is the yarn any better? What does the pattern work up like? And then we will see at the end if it is worth you getting one of these kits. Now, before I bought Leo the lion, I did head on over to Amazon and just check the reviews on some of their other kits, and they were all pretty similar. We have things like there isn't enough yarn to complete the project, which for me is a big no-no in a kit. The second big one was the yarn is terrible to use, it keeps splitting, it comes apart. So that's something else I'm going to delve into today. The biggest thing with these kits is on every single listing it says suitable for beginners. I can tell you straight away after doing Nugget the Kitten, it is not a beginner kit. If you are a beginner crocheter, my best advice to you, and I say this about my own kits, we've recently done the NEC and there are a lot of people saying, I haven't picked up a crochet hook before, will this kit be suitable? And I'm like, no. And that isn't me being a terrible saleswoman. Well, maybe some people would say it is. My best advice as a beginner is go on YouTube, find some photographic tutorials online, pick up a hook and a light coloured ball of yarn and just try and learn first. And then what this kit should say is suitable for beginners with some crochet experience. Because yes, most of the stitches are a double crochet, but if you've never ever picked up a crochet hook and yarn before, this ain't going to be the one for you. So that is my main bugbear with the Knitty Critters kits. And if they just change that simple line on their advertising, they wouldn't get such bad reviews. Enough of my rambling, we will have a look at what's inside this kit. I'm not going to delve too much into it because I have done the previous video, which will be linked down below. As always, before we go any further, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot and it's completely free. And if you love crochet content, yarn, all things colourful, then you are in the right place. So chuck a subscribe on to this channel. Let's have a look what we get in this kit, and then I will do a bit of working it up and my final review at the end. Alrighty, so like I said, not a deep delve. We're just going to open this bad boy and show you exactly what's inside. Now, quick disclaimer, I am filming this intro after I have started the kit. So you're going to see it all a little bit wonky in effect, but it still shows you exactly what you're getting. First thing that I do absolutely love about Knitty Critters kits is they provide you with a decent hook. So it's ergonomic, it's metal, it's not any of that plastic rubbish, which you know I hate. And it's a 2.5mm. Again, I would not suggest going straight in with a 2.5mm hook if you are a beginner, because the stitches are going to be so small to see. So that is another reason I wouldn't pick this as a beginner kit. The next thing we get is plenty of stuffing, and then we have, I'm going to dump it all out, our oddments, so a little bit of black and white yarn for the facial features, a stitch marker, just your basic stitch marker. These are the ones that we include with our kits. And then our yarn. Now the yarn is this yarn here. It's Maker Co recycled cotton. And this is what it looks like. So you can see, my end is on the first piece that I've made. It's not a terrible yarn. It's just not the best yarn. More on that later. And then this is how far I am in. I've made the lion's little body. What else do we get? Oh, a tapestry needle, which again isn't here because I've been using it, and the pattern. Another reason, I'm just going to flash this up really quickly because I'm not going to give the pattern away, that I don't think this is quite for beginners, is there is only one picture in it. It's just a completely written pattern with one picture. And that picture is construction and construction alone, and it just shows you where all the bits go. That's it. Interestingly, no links to their YouTube, website, or anything like that. Nothing. No contact information. Nothing. Zilch, nada, absolutely nothing. Just that. And that's another thing that I don't like, I'm afraid. If you are struggling, you need to have someone to contact. And I wholly think that is why a lot of people reached out to me on YouTube, because I did a video on it and they didn't know where else to go. Let's finish our lion and come back and see if this is something that you want to delve into the realms of, or if we're just going to give it a hard pass. So I finished the head and I'm just going to stuff it up. One thing you'll see is the yarn is so splitty. I'm finding this really difficult to work with. There's bits on here where you can see that it's split. The colour on it is a little bit odd. Not sure why. There's like white specks on it. I'm not sure if the yarn's supposed to be like that, but it's really splitty. And I can't keep going back and doing the same stitch over and over again because the yarn's just splitting all the time. I'm just finding it a little bit, one, odd to work with, and two, really difficult actually. Not like any other cotton yarn that I've come across. Even the ones that are made from recycled materials normally are pretty good, but this one's just a bit of a nightmare. So we're going to stuff it and then we'll see how we go on after that. So coming up to stuffing, this is the last bit of stuffing I've got. So I'm finishing stuffing the head and this is it. This is all the stuffing I've got left. I'm not sure if I've got to stuff the arms. Hopefully not, because I'm not going to have any stuffing to do it with. And I know I'll get all of this in the head. The only concern I then have is he's going to have a wobbly neck, because this is all the stuffing I've got left. And I'm dead sure that this is going to stuff the head and that's going to be it. So this little lion is destined for a wobbly neck because unfortunately there isn't enough stuffing to rectify that at the end. Not great, but we're just out. We're all out. So let's sew him up and see how he turns out. Alrighty, so concerns about playing yarn chicken with this bad boy. This is what I have left and I've just got the mane to do, which is this bit here. So fingers crossed I will have enough to do the mane and sew all the bits on, which I think I will. I think that's going to be one of the things that they've changed. There's definitely going to be enough yarn to do this. So let's do the mane and I will come back when I have all of the bits together. So got all the bits, everything's complete. I did have enough yarn to complete everything, which was nice, and bit of a surprise if I'm really honest after the last one and the reviews as well. So what I'm going to do is we're going to sew it together. The one thing that I will say about this is that I cannot wait to finish it. It's hurting my hands. I'm not happy with the yarn. I'm not sure it's going to work out cute because I can't stuff the neck properly. I feel like it's just like, and I feel like this is a point people are going to get to. They're going to be like, can I really be bothered to finish this? And that's not me being negative. It's just how I feel making it. So yeah, let's sew him together and fingers crossed it'll turn out cute, but hey ho, who knows? have never ever said this, but thank God that's over. I've never said that about a crochet project, but I am saying it today. I will not be doing one of these kits again. My hands are hurting. The yarn is just terrible. So we finished our Leo the Lion, and he's adorable. He's cute. You know, it's not my best work. I've got a few issues. The first one being his head's lopsided. There wasn't enough stuffing to stuff in the join. So if you stuff in the join, you can sort of bring the head and it's not as wobbly. There wasn't enough stuffing to do that. I barely had enough stuffing to stuff the body and the head. My first thing. The second thing is the yarn is not great. It just feels hard to work with. It might be an issue with the hook as well. So they gave us a 2.5mm hook. I think a 3mm would have been better. It's split all the time. There's places that I'm working on this and you can see it just splitting as I'm working in it. So then you have to undo the stitch, go back. And it just becomes really difficult to work with, which then makes you think, I can't wait to get this over with, or even worse, I don't want to do this anymore, and you just put the project down completely. There was enough yarn this time to complete the project. That's a massive plus, because with Nugget the kitten, I didn't have enough yarn. I had to leave out some minor things and sew it with my own cotton. There isn't enough stuffing to do a really good job with stuffing his like wobbly head. It's just not, look at it. It's like a nodding dog. It's a nodding lion. It's just not happening. As cute as I think he is, this is a problem for me. So there wasn't enough stuffing. I hate giving negative reviews. I hate it. But I think that they could do better for the consumer, because basically what's happening, and I was talking to Gav about this earlier, it's basically, yeah, we've slapped the beginner label on and it's a cheap price. So all the people that want to learn to crochet are just going to buy it. And then they're going to be like, oh, it's rubbish. I can't do anything with it. I can't contact anyone. I'm not doing this again. When actually what they should be doing is perhaps marketing it up price a little bit, but making it better, so that those people are going to be like, oh, that was pretty good actually, I'll do another one. And then they actually learn how to crochet. So I think that they could do better. I'm not, by all means, if you've had one of these kits and you think it's amazing, please let me know in the comments. If you struggled with one of their kits equally, please let me know in the comments as well. I just won't be doing another one of these again. I'm just not a big fan of them. I'm just not. And I hate that. I hate that. But the reason I review kits twofold. One, so that you guys don't go out and spend your money on rubbish. And two, so that we can make our kits better. So let me know in the comments if there are any other kits that you would like me to review. As always, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I know I said it in the beginning, but it is free. And if you love yarny content, then this is the place for you. New videos go up every Sunday. I'm sorry we haven't been present for the last couple of weeks. We've been doing a lot and it's just taken up a lot of time because I work full time as well. But back to regular scheduling. New videos will be going up every Sunday from today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.